which follows you.
Oh.
The original yellow.
Okay, and we're live now. Okay, hello. Good morning, everyone.
3 minutes
Morning.
late.
Hello.
3 minutes late. Yes. Such an achievement.
We're live.
We're getting better.
Timer.
We're getting better, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sharing.
Sharing now.
Oh yeah, let's share. Oh, sorry.
Tito, baka malimutan yan.
Yeah, you calm down. Yeah, I know.
At saka yung one dito, mini window.
Ay, mini window. Lagi na itong mini window na to eh.
Yung lagi namin kino-close.
Ayan.
Mini window.
Mini window. Okay. Boy, hello 17 people. Wow, that quick.
Hello, everybody.
Ayan.
Let's
Mga nag-aabang.
Yes.
about on.
Share ko na ito. Share now. Alright.
Sharing is caring.
How come,
Correct.
How come when I saw it in real Entex it was 17 and then now it's 8?
Yeah, I just saw that. It like dropped.
How come it dropped so quickly? No, it's okay. It's okay. We're not
Papalig ka rin.
we're not particular about that. It's okay. Well,
Hi
at
Darren.
least me.
Hi Mir. Good morning. Welcome to our podcast. Welcome to Champorado, where you can eat champorado. Charot. Where's the comment section? Tit.
Hey, notice my shirt.
What you got?
Oh, Chandler.
Yup.
Darren, I still need to get a shirt from you, man.
Yeah. How the Carabao? How the Carabao? I'm so stupid.
Nah. Nah.
Ah.
Nah.
Hi guys. Hi Lena.
Have we shared on FUS already?
I will do it.
Oh, sure.
I'll do it.
No problem.
Yeah.
Chat. Where's the chat?
Chat. Ninong Tony Ramos, hello. Nasa stream, nasa page ko. Good morning.
Good morning, Champorados. Good morning. Good
Yeah.
morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Mhm.
So, how's your day? How's your day? Morning pala. How's your morning? Kapalibasa kasi gabi ko to ng oras.
Parehas kayo niya, no?
Yeah,
Same with Vince.
yes.
It's also nighttime. Well, literally, it's night time
Sorry.
in Canada.
Yeah, it's 8:30 at night here, and
Oh,
it's dark already.
Hello, good morning, Chapel. Hello. And please, guys, share the stream if it's okay with you guys. This is something more pop culturally because we're going to discuss about Netflix and all the clones that are gonna come out later this year and or also earlier next year. There's actually one weird thing that happened with the clones, and that's something that me and the writers noticed. So I'm gonna let you know about that, guys, later, because there's something fishy about things to come.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Fishy.
Is that discussion for later, Tito?
Yep.
For later.
Hello, RJ Solbiano. Hello, good morning.
Hello, 22. Hello, 22.
Oh,
Hello,
25.
24.
Well, 25. Hello.
Speaking of
Thank you
20,
for sharing the stream, guys. You guys are the best.
speaking of
Like
25,
Kawasaki Barako. Yo.
Ano gagawin nyo, Ninong? Ninong Tony, this will be a podcast. We'll talk about a lot of stuff, but today specifically we're talking about Netflix and other
Home services.
right. Yun. But normally we talk about gaming stuff, pop culture, and sabi ni Bro Darren kanina about nostalgia, yung mga yan.
Yep.
So wala mo nang
Who knows we could talk about Batibot in like the next week or so.
diba?
Pagmulat ng mata.
Oh, yung mga we grew up watching this.
Yes.
Tayo na.
We only have 8 seconds, Tito Pops.
I'm ready.
I want to discuss street food soon.
1, 0.
Alright, good morning! Gusto nyo ba ng Eat All You Can buffet? Baka magustuhan nyo rin ang aming Watch All You Can. Saan nga ba nanggaling ang Netflix and chill? At bakit hindi na nagiging chill ang ibang kumpanya? At gumawa na rin sila ng sarili nilang Netflix service. Alamin kasi kami ang parausan bago magtanghalian para sa mga apurado at kalmado. Kinig na sa Chong Porado!
Hey, fellow pirates, come and listen what I say. The captain is a tyrant and I no longer obey. I'm sick of taking orders from the madman in command. So let's drop him on an island and leave him in the sand. Cause it's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. And now we're taking over the ship.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to our... Ay, tagilid si Tito Pubs. Welcome back to our...
Too close, Tito Pubs.
Welcome to our morning podcast, Chong Porado, and this is Tito Jobs of... Well, Tito Jobs. And how about you, Tito Pubs? How's your morning?
It was an amazing morning, Tito Jobs, kasi nag-stream ako kanina.
Oh.
Again.
Yeah.
Ayan po. Tito Pabs from Relax
Yes.
Media. And mabilis lang po. A big shout out sa aking tropa na si Bro Ivan Castro. Hello, shout out daw mga titos, sabi niya. Big shout out to you, bro. Bro Darren, go ahead.
Ayun. Ang morning ko ay good din kasi dahil nag-stream din ako. Nag-stream ako ng Pokemon at kumain ako ng embutido. Good morning, everyone.
How do you eat embutido? Is it sliced or you just take a nibble out of it?
Slice it.
Nibble, ganun.
Nibble. Anyway, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Champurado. Champurado. Welcome to Champurado. My name is Darren Chan of Chan Darren Gaming. Quick shout out lang to my teammate, Francis Nico Pardo. Happy birthday to you. Take it away, Bro Vince.
What's up? What's up? Good evening from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. It is Thursday over here. I know it's Friday for you guys, so good morning to everybody. Just shout out for everybody that's in the stream today. Quick announcement: Filipinos United Streamers has hit 2,000 members.
Oh, congrats!
So-
Nice.
So that's a big stepping stone, and we look forward for the group to be growing more.
All right. So that has been our panelists for today. Again, guys, Chong Porado is your daily morning podcast about gaming, pop culture, and nostalgia. And I would like to just greet my commenters. Eman Morelos Mabulay, hello, long time bro. Awe Ordinanza. We also have Christina Santiago, the ever-solid top fan. Yan, kakompetition ni Darren.
What?
Jack Nicolas, I'm still working on going back to stream. Oh, nice one, bro. And we also have Lane Ramirez. Hello, Lane. Good morning. We also have Chopil Sullivan. Nino Celis, good morning. Wow, ginagawa tayong habit ng mga to. Grabe. Si Sintram, syempre, andyan lang. Dave, hello. Dave Menges. Dave Verson is here. And yes, thank you very much. Do you guys have anyone else you wanna greet on your comments?
Ito, Pabs.
Yan, kakapasok lang. Hello, DJ Rico Bolero of Love Radio Santiago
Whoa!
City. Magandang gabi, bro.
Hello, DJ Rico Bolero.
Diba?
Hello.
Kumpare ko yan. How about you, bro Darren?
Ako, madami. Hello, Roxanne Chris De La Cruz, yan, supervisor sa office namin. Happy birthday din pala sa'yo. Belated happy birthday sa'yo. And hello, Yumir, kay Leynad, kay Rife, kay Dave Contreras, kay Tony Lou Lawrence, and Rancel. That's all. Si Starlord. Hello, hello.
Hi, Star-Lord. Hello.
Morning.
How about you, the real Enteng?
Just got one. Just good old friend of mine, Glenn Gabriel. What's up, man? Thank you for coming into
Hello,
our
Glenn.
stream today. And I did notice also a comment from Jack Nicholas. He says that that apparently we may be in the same time zone. So I'd like to know where you're from.
He's from
Put
Las
that in the
Vegas.
comments.
He's from Las Vegas.
You're from Las Vegas. Okay, we're pretty close. Like I guess. Oh no, you're Pacific Standard Time, so we're an hour apart. So
Yeah.
I'm just above you.
Nice. And,
aba.
we also have Japoy Tom. Hello, Japoy Tom and Dave Daverson. Yes, paano naman ako? Anyway, so our topic for today is about Netflix because it has been a phenomenon these days that we have these buffet style services like the one we have on Xbox, which is Game Pass. And of course, Stadia is not that kind of service. We also have PlayStation Now in the US. We would also like to ask Enteng later about that. But first, we would want to dive into the history of Netflix. Have you ever, guys, remembered what was your first time being introduced to Netflix?
Ah,
Tito Pabs, Darren, and Enteng, how were you introduced to Netflix?
kasi internet savvy kasi ako. So, as soon as mag-viral siya sa Facebook, kasi meron ako mga foreign friends. So, syempre sila yung mga nauna. 'Di ba? So, ayun, nakikita ko yung meme na Netflix and chill. So, ginugol ko kung ano yung Netflix and I found out na it's a streaming video on demand service. Tapos, tuwan-tuwa ako na sana, nangangarap ako sana meron din tayo nun. So, ayun. Sobrang na-amaze ako.
By the way, guys, we're on Spotify right now, and this
Social.
yes,
Are we live on Spotify?
yes, we are. We are. No, we're not live on Spotify, but
alright.
we will be putting episode 5 later during this afternoon. So just do watch out for that.
Ang social pakinggan. We're on Spotify.
Yes, you're on Spotify.
Yeah.
yeah. The thing about Netflix for me, I got exposed to it through my boss. I was working way back 2009, I guess. Yes, 2009, and he introduced me to, hey, this is Netflix. This is working in the US. I actually had it working, and we had this VPN setup thing that, because at that time Netflix wasn't still part of hasn't supported the Philippines. So here in the Philippines, we might have just experienced it like 2017, 2016, because that's the first time they supported the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
But my boss had an account way back 2009 because they introduced the service 2007, I guess. But since then, their revenue started growing. And Real Enteng, how about you? Because Canada was one of the first countries that they supported for Netflix.
That's right. I did hear about it for a while, and I didn't really. I don't. If I recall, the first time when I actually decided to actually try it out was when we get the free trial month, and I think it was when I think PS3 had Netflix on as one of the apps. So
PS3.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think PS3 had Netflix on it. So yeah, that's when we tried it out. I do know which movies I did watch right away. The first time was Dragon the Bruce Lee story
Okay.
and Zoolander.
I was actually wondering whether it's actually okay to say it like what you first watched on Netflix because every little boy going through puberty, seeing a view all you can kind of service, the first thing that he'll watch is something not so wholesome.
Not appropriate.
Oh yeah, no, it was all clean. It was all clean fun. I promise.
Oh,
Oh,
we believe.
Netflix and chill.
Basic instinct.
Yeah.
In my case, Tito, believe it or not, it is just this year that I was finally convinced to subscribe to Netflix. The funny story, the main thing that kept me from subscribing is the fact that I worked for credit card companies for almost 5 years. Hindi ko na sabihin kung ano.
Mhm.
Back when I was still in the BPO industry, I was so paranoid na
Mhm.
ilagay yung card information sa online, anything, any transaction online, hesitant ako. So but then recently sabi ko, it is a secured website, it is a credible company, then why not try? Then I took advantage of the free trial, and then here I am, addicted to Netflix. And the first thing I watched sa Netflix was Lucifer.
Oh,
Lucifer
so
the Red.
recent
Lucifer.
lang.
Yeah.
Recently.
Recent lang.
Ayan.
I can,
Kita maigon ko lang, ang ganda ng compliment ni DJ Rico. Sabi niya, para kayong mga DJs ng Magic 89.9, bro. Ang lupit.
oh, wow. Thank you very much,
Coming
bro.
from a great DJ dito sa
We
amin.
try our best. It's only our 5th episode anyway, so
Thank you,
thank you
bro.
very
Thank you so
much. Yeah, so I guess a lot of us have different like ways, but I really like that Enteng recalled that Netflix started as like a disc, a DVD thing that you install onto like a PS3. And can you believe it already started on the PS2 in Brazil?
Wow.
So
Oh, really?
They are
I didn't know that.
They are streaming videos in Brazil through the PS2 because
That's crazy.
because newer consoles weren't available in Brazil for like for 10 years, I guess, because right now even right now the most popular console in Brazil right now is the PS2 still. And that's
Wow.
how they access Netflix.
Mm.
It's really weird, right? And consider that not most of us use the PS2 with the network interface slapped on it, right? So Netflix started as a DVD rental company, but they kind of innovated from it by mailing the DVDs to their customers, to their subscribers. So it's pretty much like Barrow. Do you know Barrow? It's a Philippine service where you can borrow one game at a time, but you can
Oh, I only know Video City.
well in Video City and also in Blockbuster you only rent per disc, right? But what Netflix did was they allow you to rent unlimited as long as you return those DVDs intact.
Oh, no, unlimited.
So I guess they're paying like $25 or $20 per month.
Per month,
Yes.
Tito? Per month, okay.
And they got so many subscribers, they actually ended up making their own VOD or video on demand service in 2007. Yeah, meron tayong history doon sa script natin. Ang galingan ng script eh. This is
Kaya
like the
nga.
best script we ever had in this show. So, kasi it's so comprehensive eh. Nakakatuwa eh. This is, by the way, I would like to shout out June Edward and also Chin Lee Ginlo for doing research for this episode. We have basically Netflix was founded in 1997 by Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph in Scotts Valley, California. It was a subscription-based streaming service which offers online streaming of a library of films and television programs. Obviously, that's what we all know right now. It now produces its own in-house content. Yes, and it started as a renatal. What's rental?
Which is wonderful and amazing dito, yung in-house
Yeah.
content nila.
Yeah, and it's something that we should
Yeah,
discuss later kasi antindi na ng competition eh. Introduced video on demand streaming service in 2007 with only 1,000 movies and TV shows. Imagine that, only 1,000, and right now nowadays they have 100,000 TV shows and movies available on Netflix.
And it wasn't even like Netflix specials or anything like that. It was just old shows or
Yeah.
nothing really
Yeah.
current, right? It was all
Nothing really
like, back in the day
nothing
stuff.
really compelling. If you I would like to just relate to Darren and Tito Pabs. Do you remember the old days of Mix?
Yep.
Eh,
Mix like
yes.
MYX.
They don't
Oh,
have
yeah,
really
yeah,
like the top hits, right? They only like play the
Right.
old songs, the old music
Right.
videos. It's pretty much like how Netflix worked back then. They only have like the
Oh.
old titles that probably no studio will ran after them for publishing it on their video on demand service. And it's now operating on over 190 in over 190 countries. 190 countries. Ilan na sa UN? UN number of
Grabe.
countries. It's a lot. Kasi
Trivia for today. Ilan ang country sa UN?
kasi sa Miss Universe, ilan lang ba yung nagpa-participate? We have 195 countries in the world today. And they managed to cover 190. So probably lima doon, North Korea,
North Korea.
Antarctica. Hindi, baka sa Antarctica may Netflix pala. North Korea,
What's up, Antarctica?
Iraq, perhaps, Iraq,
Perhaps.
Afghanistan. Baka mamaya may Netflix pa nga sa Afghanistan eh. Hindi natin alam. Palestine. Yes, Palestine is one of that. Yes. Yun. Ang dami nilang countries na cover. Almost every country. They're everywhere. Compared to these upcoming services na magsa-start pa lang this fall. Yeah. It's
So sorry, Tito Jopes. So like the content that they show that you guys have selection in Philippines, I'm assuming like we were talking about like anime, for example, was you guys have access to certain animes that we don't have access to.
Yeah.
Actually here in Canada, we just recently started getting Tagalog movies as our selection.
Wow.
And it was never like that for say like more than 6 months
Yeah.
ago, maybe a little longer. But now there's a whole bunch of Tagalog movies to watch, and I can watch it because they have subtitles.
Actually, I also use those subtitles sometimes just to make fun out of the translation. But anyway, we have a question from Leonard. Take it away, Darren.
Ano ba ang pagkakaiba ng Netflix at iFlix? Ang iFlix ba gawa sa atin?
The first question is Netflix and iFlix are the same? No, obviously it's not the same. The second question is iFlix made in the Philippines? The answer is also no. It was based in Kuala Lumpur. I remember this being partnered first with Singtel.
Ako yan.
And I remember iFlix was since it's partnered with Singtel, that means whatever telco Singtel is invested on, like Globe Telecoms, the one in Indonesia and also in Malaysia, they will automatically be partnered with iFlix. So
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why Globe has it first.
Globe has a huge investment from Singtel. Yes, Singapore Telecoms. If you guys don't know. Yes, iFlix is different, and also iFlix sucks.
Yes.
It sucks. Don't even try. I mean, even with the Tagalog content, there are better Tagalog content on iWant than in iFlix. So
The only reason I subscribed to iFlix was because of Encantadia. Because wala pa. Kasi dati naka-dorm lang ako. Wala akong apartment.
the old
so
one, the old
wala akong-
Encantadia.
The remake.
Nagdo-dorm ka
Yun
pa
na
lang
Diyos,
nun?
Nagdo-dorm ako noon. Hindi pa ako nakakalipat sa apartment. So wala akong TV. Ano lang ako, cellphone lang, saka internet.
Oo.
So data lang yon. So
Halos
nagano
gusto
ako.
mag-cringe dito.
Gustong-gusto ko yung Encantadia. So, nag-subscribe ako sa iFlix. Tapos, nakiki-internet ako sa kainan. Kamakain ako, pero nagda-download ako. So, para na rin ako mapapanood sa bahay. So,
And
pagtapos na pala.
sabi ni Crunchyroll 2, according to Jack Nicolas, Will Parocha, wala na Toys R Us sa Galleria. Meron pa. Ang dami pang Toys R Us. Toys R Us is still alive in the Philippines. They still have one in Estancia. You want to check that out. They also have one in the 30th. In Ayala the 30th, they also have that. And the Carino says US uses GameFly for game rentals. Yes, I remember GameFly. This is the one with the red. There's also Redbox, right? Enteng.
Red
Yeah.
Box is for movies, Tito, di ba?
Yeah, Redbox is for movies. Yeah, GameFly. I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, I remember Redbox also caters with games.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought Redbox is a video okay, karaoke.
in the Philippines.
Oh, in the Philippines.
Yeah. In the US, Redbox is a different service. Yes.
Related to Leonard's question, so hindi gawa ng Pilipinas ang iFlix. Eh, yung Hook.
Hook is, I remember it's based in the Philippines by Globe. It's their own take on it's also Singtel. What?
Magkaibang service, iisang ano.
Ang labo nga eh. They kept on spawning these things. That's why I want to talk about later yung mamaya about HBO Max and Warner Media's upcoming service. So
Warner.
Yeah.
Bakit kailangan nilang maggawa ng ba't nila pagsamahin sa Netflix?
Okay.
Yung share.
the reason
Money.
the reason why they have that kind of hold on. Let me save the image first. I didn't prepare this again. So kasi the reason why a lot of people are clamoring towards Netflix is because they have so much revenue. So I'm gonna show it to you guys. I-hide ko muna tong video. Oh wow, I have stars. Stars from Classic Lodge. Good morning. Good morning, Classic Lodge.
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you very much, Classic. So I'm gonna show you the image of yung sa revenue nila. I just got it yesterday.
There.
Yeah. So let's show it here. So ang labo no, parang show tapos bigla merong these are the statistics. this is the graph. Well, hindi. So starting 2005, this is their video on demand service. Their revenue kept increasing, and if you notice between 2016 and 2017, it jumped really high, like 3 billion. This is $3 billion. And then from 2017 to 2018, $4 billion. It's consistently increasing in revenue. Now, if you talk about net income, they increased their income to 1.2 billion last year. Who knows how much they've increased in income this year? Diba? With Stranger Things, with ano yung last year na magandang horror series? I forgot about that. And also anime.
Hill House?
Yeah. Haunting of Hill House. You also have Kingdom. Diba? Kingdom is
Lucifer.
Lucifer was also a newcomer in Netflix. But they kept on raking in debt as well. 21 billion this year. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. They also saved Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I remember.
Yeah.
And considering how successful their business model is, syempre makita ng mga studio, I wanna take
Jump
part.
in.
Yeah, I wanna take part of that pie, of that subscription pie, diba?
The good thing about Netflix is yun nga, established na sila.
Yeah.
It would take a lot of effort for other companies na nag-i-sprout pa lang to even come close to the juggernaut that Netflix is. So, diba? Ang ganda ng pagkakasabi ko.
Yeah.
Netflix baka naman.
Actually, that's correct kasi nauna na siya doon sa mind share of this subscription service, diba? Kasi even if you slap any kasi if you remember, Netflix came first and then Hulu came in next, which we will be discussing later. What is a Hulu? So, what is a Hulu? Enteng, when was the first time you heard about Hulu?
Not too long. I guess midway when Netflix was really on the rise. We don't have Hulu here in Canada, but I know it's used a lot in the US, and then now it's like this. You start hearing about competition between Netflix. Everybody thought that Netflix is going to be the only kind of service that you can watch streaming movies, right? So.
Yeah, exactly. So, by the way, just a few notes from our Netflix facts. In 2011, that was the first time they produced a high-profile TV series called House of Cards, with Kevin Spacey.
I
in it.
love that.
I love that series
Good,
as well.
good series. Good
Maganda.
series.
Yes.
I love the play on politics on that one. And then it won its first Oscar for documentary Icarus last year, March 4, 2018. They've been nominated. Netflix has been nominated in the Oscars for a few years now. And then it scored 15 nominations, including Best Picture for Roma. If you can remember, guys, Roma this year, the one from I can't remember the director. Basta. May director kasi. Yung director yata ng Gravity to eh. Yung nanalo eh. 176, and now they have 117.6 million subscribers as of 2018. 117.6 million. These are not free loaders. They are pay at least $10 each.
Yung
Which
director
is
si
which is
ano,
it's a
Alfonso.
reasonable price, right? Like it, you're not paying $30 a month
Uh-huh.
for some service, right? So $10 is it's $10.
Yeah, exactly. This is like if you multiply by $10, it's 1.17 million guaranteed. $1 billion guaranteed. So for revenue. And then
Yeah, Gravity nga, Tito.
Gravity, yung director nga ng Gravity, yung director ng Roma.
Alfonso Orozco.
Cuarón. Yes, Alfonso Cuarón.
Cuaron Orozco.
I like Alfonso Cuarón kasi he directed the third Harry Potter movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, so and then we go to Hulu. It's Netflix or Fox content, they say. Hulu is like that. But they also battled with Netflix through live content from ESPN, from ABC, especially coverages of sports events. That's how Hulu is being used right now in the US. But they also had the first Emmy Award-winning TV series, Handmaid's Tale, last year, 2018. They won that. It's not available all over the world. That's why I'm actually surprised that it's not available in Canada.
We have another service called Crave TV, but you have to pay extra for an HBO service in order to watch
Shows.
those shows. So like Game of Thrones, when Game of Thrones was out, everybody was buying the HBO service for an extra, say, like $15 on top of the Crave TV.
Is this HBO
subscription.
Plus? HBO Plus?
It's something like that.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, like they were like the only streaming service that that we had available in order for us to watch any HBO content.
And according to Jack Nicholas, ESPN Plus exclusive for sports events and ESPN's rights. And Hulu actually has that, ESPN Plus. Go, Darren.
Nakakapagtaka lang. Hulu is Netflix for Fox content. Pero we have Fox Plus dito sa Pilipinas eh.
Yeah, we do have
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
So, sa kanila din yun.
That's the weird thing kasi Fox Plus is actually owned by a Middle Eastern firm, specifically in UAE. So they own the National Geographic content on cable. They own these Fox content that also shows Disney content at the same time, which is weird kasi it's a different syndication. It's a different distribution company here in Asia that's based in the Middle East. So that's different. Fox Plus is different from Hulu. So I actually I remember they distribute The Walking Dead, Fox Plus. Yeah. And it's I don't think Walking Dead is part of the Hulu the Hulu lineup.
Oh,
Yes.
I see.
And now it has more than 28 million subscribers in 2019, but sometime 2015 they had 40 million subscribers and they dropped out.
Hello, Netflix.
Why? Netflix.
Maybe.
Definitely Netflix is the reason for that.
Hello,
So
Hulu, goodbye. Ganun.
parang yung Hulu naging Huyu. Ayan.
Wala pare hanggang Hulu.
Ang witty. Naging huyu.
Hulu Hoop daw, sabi ni Chris Lodge. According to Jack Nicholas, yup, Xfinity, Verizon, Fios, AT&T, Uverse. AT&T owns a lot of things, including HBO. I think the ABC is under Disney. Eh. But anyway, for US only, we have TW The Walking Dead in Netflix in US, says Da Carino. See, The Walking Dead is in Netflix, but in the Philippines, we don't have The
It's
Walking
Fox.
Dead
That
Yeah,
Right.
no
it's
way.
because of the
in
Yeah,
live.
no,
Netflix.
we have it in Canada as well. Like we have this whole series. Actually, a lot of AMC shows we have in Canada.
See,
So like
you're talking about AMC shows. We have Breaking Bad on Netflix here in the
yeah,
Philippines.
like we have Breaking Bad. We have Walking Dead, Badlands.
Badlands, yes.
Yeah, like yeah, all those shows. So that's pretty shocking. I thought maybe it was just exclusive to just Netflix.
No, here in the Philippines, we mentioned Fox Plus. Fox Plus actually has the rights for distribution of The Walking Dead. That's why it's this kind of a mess of rights management here in Asia
Yeah,
and
look-
also in
looks
the
like it.
US.
I had no
Because
idea.
of those other
it-
companies keep spawning.
Ito, get this, oh.
Ah.
Even Family Guy. I love this cartoon show. Seasons 12 to 16 available on Netflix. Pero di ba ang
Oh,
yes, seasons 12 to
kailan
16
pa?
Family Guy. Family Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Family Guy's huge. I love Family Guy.
Yes, but it is a Fox show, right?
Yeah, it is.
It is. It is a Fox show. And,
That's why I'm surprised. Na sabi ko, nasa Netflix ang Family Guy. Although yun nga, seasons 12 to 16 lang.
The Carino says, but we don't have Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Had to subscribe to Hulu for that. That is so
Oh.
weird.
Really?
That is so weird because I remember Netflix already financed the next season, right?
Yeah.
I'm so waiting for
Baka
that.
baka yung
Right, because they had
baka
to
di
stop.
pa expired yung right nung kung sino man yung nagdi-distribute sa
Possibly.
kanila.
Possibly.
Well-
Pero dito, napanood mo ba yung Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah, I watched a few episodes because of my brother.
Ah,
Kasi yung brother ko yung una yung curiosity niya. Kasi ang dami, that's the thing about Netflix. The charm of Netflix is the charm of Netflix is that it has too many content in it that you have to just find your way through it.
Yes.
What you like, especially the suggestions that it gives.
Mm.
Very, very effective. I
Minsan, di
really
ko na alam
like
ang papanoorin ko eh.
Ang
It takes me
dami.
20 minutes to pick a show.
Same,
Show to watch.
same.
And,
I
and they have the trailers.
I watched the
when you
trailers. I
select
watched the
show.
first episode, and then if I'm so bored, I'm out of it. So that's why a lot of people are jumping into it because the business model works, diba? Kasi if you remember before Netflix, a lot of people are torrenting TV shows
Yeah.
and movies because
Yes,
that's they want to view their TV shows, their movies on demand. If they don't have the DVRs, here in the Philippines we don't use DVRs, right? We don't have video recorders here, digital video
Right.
recorders here in the Philippines. But in the US it's pretty predominant.
It's actually strict. It's strict now with all these new laws and such. Even in Canada, torrenting is actually a little bit. It's more dangerous. Like I'm guilty. I used to torrent all the time, and now I don't unless you obviously set yourself with a VPN and make yourself look like you're from a different country. You're good. But yeah,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, at some point, we have to we already have to stop relying on torrents for our content consumption, right? I actually stopped like a long time ago na.
yeah.
And if there's a TV series that I can't reach because, for example, I have HBO Plus because of my Signal subscription. I have Netflix separate. I don't need Fox Plus because it's also part of the Signal Plus subscription. And these days I no longer like seek for any movies that I missed out because sometimes it comes out in Signal, sometimes it comes out in Netflix. So I don't really had that immediate need to
To watch it.
and
Right.
download it. Even when people were like showing screenshots of them downloading like Endgame, Avengers Endgame. I didn't really bother downloading at all. Because there was no need for me. I already watched it on the cinema, so there's no need for me to watch it on my TV. So,
Jack
But like-
Nicholas sorry, Jack Nicklaus and Kresnik, they brought up some old downloads with LimeWire and
LimeWire.
Pirate Bay.
LimeWire.
Kazaa.
Very
Kazaa. I
dangerous.
don't know if anybody remembers Morpheus. If anybody used Morpheus.
I do remember
That-
Morpheus, but that was disallowed in our college. So short stint in my life. So, but LimeWire, I use it so much because it does a lot of network hiding. So,
Oh, yeah.
And it gives you a lot of malware.
E- Ethan Nemles says Sex and the City is part of the HBO lineup. So you might find it on HBO Plus or in the upcoming HBO Max. So HBO Plus, if you guys don't know, HBO Plus is it's so weird because I don't know exactly what the difference is between HBO Max and HBO Plus. So we'll dive into that later.
Ay, sa Disney Plus, meron din Disney Life.
Oh. Okay, Chichay Season says popcorn time for me. I remember popcorn time.
I remember Popcorn Time, and then they shut down. they got
Did
they
they?
got caught.
Did they?
Yeah. Well, here anyways, because I had it on. I used to use it on my phone and my laptop because it was like you get more recent and up to date content, right? You know, a movie that came out 4 months ago. Someone released a good quality of that movie, and then all of a sudden you get this notice that the FBI.
Yeah, I know.
At your
Scary.
door.
Yeah.
In the Philippines, they don't really like do enforcement. That's why it's kind of rampant here in the Philippines. Once they start reinforcing,
Good luck.
yeah, good luck to all.
Good luck, everyone.
Please stick to your Netflix content,
Hi,
guys.
bitches.
Suckers, I have
Tito
Netflix.
Jobs, balikan ko lang yung yung sinasabi mo kanina na sobrang accurate nung yung suggestion sa Netflix. Kung paano kino-create ng Netflix yung mga suggestions based sa mga pinapanood mo, mga sinisilip mo. Totoo yun. Kasi ilan lang yung mga pinapanood ko, pero yung mga sinasuggest nila, talagang
Gusto mo?
gusto ko. Pero ang nakakainis doon kasi, share ko lang, itong si Jorem, itong partner ko guys, ginamit yung profile ko.
Profile.
Tapos meron naman siyang sariling profile. Magkaiba kami ng
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 taste.
mga pinapanood. Ay, kulang na lang awayin ko
Mas-
talaga. Ay, may inaway ko pala talaga.
Mas masculine ba yung taste niya kaysa sa'yo?
Hindi naman ganun. Mas madami lang siyang gusto pa. Ako kasi gusto ko yung mga sa mga cartoons, mga animes, mga superhero, mga ganun lang sa akin. Siya yung mga gusto niya, yung mga murder. How to Wicked Murder. Yung mga ganun. So, maiba talaga totally
You're using
yung
Netflix Premium, right, Chan? Darren?
Netflix Premium.
So, dapat marami kayong profiles doon.
Meron.
Oo.
Siya nga, hindi siya technical. So, kung ano lang yung pipindutin niya sa phone niya, so yun na yung ginawa niya. So, talagang tinuruan ko pa siya, ganito. Dapat profile mo, ginawa na kita ng profile mo, ito yung gagamitin mo. Parang
In
ganun.
fairness, my dad, me, my sister, kasi we are all sharing my account, my Netflix account. They never really had the moment where they have to press my profile. They have their own profiles already. And yun nga, in that ko nakikita ko yung profile niya, ang dami yung action na pinapanood eh. So, natuwa ako, promise. Anyway, Mindhunter, according to Sintam Chishay, so we have one Netflix account pero may 4 profiles, share kami sa bill. Yan. Ako lang babayad eh. So,
Ako din.
Solo. Dito, shout out ko lang pinsan ko nandito sa podcast. Insan chat daw, say hello.
hello, pinsan! Ayun.
Hello.
So, okay, let's go to, again, the other competitor. We have Amazon Prime Video. Hindi po existing ang Amazon Prime Video sa Philippines. Pero sa US, isa po siya sa dominant services because of Amazon. Once you get Amazon Prime
Amazon Prime.
Yeah, you get Amazon
Prime Video.
Prime
But you
Video.
can also
Yep.
opt to just go with Amazon Prime Video only kasi it's a lot cheaper, right? It's around like $10, $7.
Something, around that ballpark. And then there's added services too, like it's kind of like you paying extra for say like HBO. You got Showtime, like Showtime service, which is an additional cost to go on top of that to watch their shows
Yeah.
and so on. So
So you can think of Amazon as if like an iTunes where a lot of the publishers or studios would want to give their license to them. So ganun si Amazon. I think Netflix then at this point, up to this point, a lot of the studios wanted to license their content to Netflix and have a piece of that pie, of that subscription pie.
Right.
But unfortunately, yes, we have these competitors now. So anyway, we have Amazon Prime Video. Ano yung notes ko dito sa Amazon Prime Video? We have more than 26 million subscribers as of 2019. It's still not available in most countries. In fact, it only supports countries where Amazon is supported. It produced Transparent, which is one of the Emmy nominated TV series, and also one of my favorite series of this year, The Boys. Yan.
The boy.
I still need to watch that.
You have to
I
watch
heard
it.
really
It's so
good.
good.
Yeah, I heard a lot of good things.
It's a mockery and a satire of our obsession with superhero culture.
Oh.
Oh.
Tito Jobs.
Interesting.
Tito Babs.
We have questions piling up dito sa ating
Sa Skype.
dito sa ating Skype.
Sorry. Ang dami pala. Darren, take it away.
Okay. Ako pala. Sabi ni Rife Von Strangle, is it inconvenient that the other shows can't be viewed on Netflix? You need to pay separately for that. I think na-discuss na namin yan kanina. Pero yun nga, na-discuss na natin yan kanina,
Yeah,
diba,
it's a
Tito?
licensing issue kasi.
Licensing issue. Kaya
In the at least in Asia, there's this one big conglomerate that holds a lot of distribution rights for television, which is the one who owns the Fox Plus, the other.
Right.
And then there's this one in Singapore who holds a lot of rights for distribution for movies. So different pa yun. And then there's one distribution company rin that resides in somewhere in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So ang dami talagang nagte-take ng licenses for distribution of certain titles. So
Right.
and if for example there's no company that holds rights for distribution of certain titles, Netflix can take it down to that territory. Like Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad doesn't have a distributor here in Asia. That's why they took over dun sa Netflix. Another question, Ricky Valencia, birthday ko na bukas. Pabati na malupit. Hey, Ricky Valencia, hello! Happy birthday! Tomorrow?
Happy birthday to
Happy
you.
Birthday to you.
Sana malasing mo kami.
Sabi ni Rafe Von Strangle, haha, ang dami talagang alam ni Tito Jobs. Ano ko po yan? Sakit ko po yan. Sakit ko po. Ang hindi makalimot.
Dito ay trivia question daw from Vince. What year did the slogan Netflix and chill start?
I would guesstimate around 2014. Kasi that's the time I start hearing about it.
Oh.
Darren, what year? What year do you think?
I think 2015.
Tito Pabs?
I was thinking 17. Too
Well,
recent.
you guys are actually very late. It actually started in 2009.
Oh my
Oh?
gosh!
Oh, back then?
Wow!
Yeah,
I still
long
won.
time ago.
Because
Mind blown.
I do remember kasi Netflix and chill was already like a phrase back in my boss. That's why I kind of miscalculated. Dapat talaga 2009 na sinagot ko. Anyway, I know it's weird. But anyway, do we have other comments here? Chernobyl is the best TV show for me according to Chichay season. That's from HBO. Chernobyl. It's a short series, right?
About the nuclear outbreak.
Yeah, with the nuclear power plant. Yeah,
Nuclear meltdown.
meltdown.
in
That's right.
Chernobyl.
Sorry.
And sabi kasi Clutch yung Tulflix daw and chill ngayong year lang. Tulflix.
Tulpo.
Tulfo, yeah.
My wife made a comment about that she just checked Amazon Prime, and most of the shows that are on the shows and movies are pretty old.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah,
I mean, at least on Netflix, some of them like are a year before, And
Right.
the best thing that came out from Netflix this year was Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yes.
I love
Yep.
it. I love it that they had it on Netflix after 6 months. So now let's discuss the next contenders. We have Disney Plus. This is the biggest one.
Yeah.
Disney Plus. Have you guys seen the presentation about Disney Plus services?
I have
but
not,
I've heard about
but
it.
I just seen like the trailers, like the Mandalorian. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, a lot of people are looking forward to that. And it's $7 per month or 364.9 pesos per month. But most probably people are going to just go for the premium version, which is I guess $20 or $50. I can't remember. But they are also having original content. Disney Plus has the most original content coming into this streaming service. They have High School Musical, the musical, the series.
What?
All in this together.
The idea is that the original High School Musical is going to be produced as a musical in this TV show, and they have this drama behind the scenes, making this musical out of High School Musical. So it's weird. And then we have the Mandalorian. The only actor I know in the Mandalorian is the one from Breaking Bad. I can remember Esposito, the Darren
Esposito.
Darren Esposito. That's his name. Darren Esposito.
Seriously?
Esposito.
Darren's in that show.
I'm also
Darren
a
is
singer here
everywhere.
in the Philippines.
Hold on. I remember the
I've
surname. I
always
can't remember the first name. Giancarlo, not Darren. It's Giancarlo Esposito.
news.
The one who played Gustavo in Breaking Bad. I don't know if you watch it.
I have to rewatch it again. I end
Yeah.
up watching.
You can't remember Gustavo, the chicken joint,
No.
the chicken joint owner, the big
No.
cartel owner.
No.
Oh no!
You know what, Tito? I made a big mistake of watching the movie Breaking
Ah.
Bad. Kasi
Is it already
was too-
available? Is it already available?
No, not
Netflix?
yet, diba?
Hindi
On torrents.
hindi ko maalala kung saan ko napanood kasi someone shared it to me eh. Then I watched it I thought that the movie was like a separate thing.
Aha.
Hindi ko alam na
May
parang
references from the
snippets.
series.
Actually dito is siya mismo. Snippets mismo nung buong series.
Oh.
Wala pa.
Kaya sa oh my gosh, maling-mali.
You should watch the series because the slow burn, the pacing is perfect for the series.
Right nga eh. Kaso nga syempre yun napanood mo na yung parang pinaka buong kwento niya. Parang pag pinanood mo yung
You can't unsee it.
Oo.
Chishay says,
diba?
I legit want to try their chicken. Yes, every time they talk about the chicken in Breaking Bad, it really tastes so, it sounds like it tastes so good. Ayan. Sabi ni Ninyo Solis, Gustavo yung papa ni Marimar. Ayan. Di ko nga alam eh. Gus Fring. Yes, Gus Fring. Gustavo Fring. Ethan Nemles. Yes. And for Disney Plus, you also have Lady in the Trap. Did you see the trailer for Lady in the Trap? The
I
live action?
did
It looks creepy, right?
a little bit, but I'm just still looking forward to it. It's like that's the old childhood stuff that the really old Disney type of style.
Yeah. The fable like kind of style that they have before. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, so they have that series as well. But also including Loki in the series. They also have WandaVision, the TV series. They already have that, right? The WandaVision TV series. It's a sitcom. That's weird. Wanda and Vision. Wanda is
WandaVision.
sino yung witch? Yung
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet
Yes,
Witch.
Scarlet
Yeah.
Witch.
Yeah, she's Wanda.
Yes, so Scarlet Witch and Vision will have a TV series that's a sitcom.
Wonder where
Yeah,
that take what
Talk
timeline it
about
takes place.
milking Marvel.
Yes, and Hawkeye. Hawkeye is also going to have its own series. So, and the ones that are also under development are Mighty Ducks, The Sandlot, True Lies. Really? They're reviving True Lies?
Lies. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And Willow. They're also showing Willow there. Okay. So
Wow, Willow.
Disney Plus probably is like the biggest contender to Netflix because they own 27% of Hollywood.
Yeah,
So imagine that.
That's how big they are.
yeah, that's huge.
We have this question from Rife. Tito Darren, can you take it away?
Chongparados, anong mga genre yung preferred nyo panoorin? Like Darren na di gusto yung horror eh. Hindi ko-
Actually, I like horror a lot. Horror and fantasy. Like high fantasy and horror. Those are the things that I really like watching.
Ito.
Tito Pabs, what's your
Um,
genre?
Uh, I think nothing in particular, but the recently the stuff I watch usually crime, yung mga yan, mga mafia, ganun, about drugs,
Too much GTA ha?
too much GTA, oh, yes. And yung ang tawag dito, yung
Kaya mo yan.
mga sexy.
Yeah.
Oh my
like,
God.
like
Lucifer,
ganun.
yan. Sabi
Diba?
na eh.
Ayun.
Hindi na lang mag-porn. Pero,
Hindi siya, hindi siya genre eh. Ano na siya eh.
hindi pa genre
Different media na
That's
siya
not
eh.
on Netflix.
Yeah.
Ako mga fantasy, mga fiction, ganon. Mga pambata. Mahilig kasi ako sa mga pambata. Isip bata kasi ako. So ayoko ng mga krimen, ayoko ng mga horror.
Oh, so
horror.
would you like to watch The Witcher this on Netflix?
Yes.
Sabi mo, Tito, panoorin ko, pero sabi mo maglaro muna ako.
Hindi. You don't need to.
Okay, sige, papanoorin ko.
Yes.
Panoorin ko yun. Pero gusto ko rin yung mga palabas na inspirational and yung mga nag-raise ng awareness like 13 Reasons Why, mga ganun.
Tito Pabs,
So, hindi siya horror, pero dahil may
si
awareness.
Tito Pabs
that's
sobrang
yung
excited dun sa Witcher series. Bakit?
Tito, yun nga pala. Yun nalimutan ko sabihin kanina. That's the reason why I finally decided to try Netflix because of The Witcher. Kasi, akala ko, the time na nakita ko yung sa Facebook something, yung
available
ano ko,
na.
may nag-post ng The Witcher, ganyan. So, without asking, sobrang gusto ko ng The Witcher. Ayan, try ako. Tapos pagtingin ko, ay, wala pa pala.
Pero ang lupit ng casting ha. I can't believe that they
Yes!
had sino yung guy na yun? Sorry, I forgot his name.
Superman, kalimutan ko
Superman.
pangalan niya.
Yeah, basta.
Si Superman. Oh
Henry
my God,
Cavill?
I'm so gonna watch
And
it.
he's naked all the time.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
seryoso?
Yes.
Ayun.
Okay, sold.
Yun na nga ba sinasabi ko eh. Pag sinabi ko yung naked na word na yan eh.
Yun lang naman eh. Mabilis ako kausap eh.
Hindi, pero yun nga, Henry Cavill is starring on The Witcher, which is so weird because no one ever thought of him as The Witcher. But when he donned the costume, he does kind of
Really?
look like The Witcher, especially the build. Yung build niya,
Yes.
kaparehong
Yeah.
kay Geralt talaga.
Geralt of
And
Rivia.
makakawala na siya sa persona niya, Superman.
Exactly, yun yung hinahabol niya eh. All the Supermans, di ba meron tinatawag na Curse of Superman? All the actors who played Superman had a mishap in their career. Like for example, yung unang Superman basta Reeve yung apelyido niya eh.
Christopher Reeves.
No.
Christian-
It's
Ah?
it's not even that. The TV series Superman.
TV series.
Oh,
Smallville?
Ne.
Lois and Clark.
It's very old, like 1950s Superman pa.
Oh, may ganun pala.
So his name is I can't remember. I can't see. Where are you? George Reeves. The name is George Reeves. He actually committed
Oh.
suicide.
Speaking of suicide, may sinend ako sa Skype. Ano ba yan? Talaga? Ano? Christopher Reeve.
Yun. Sabi ni si Christopher Reeves naman na baldado, 'di ba? Tapos
Right.
you had Dean Cain.
Nahulog sa kabayo.
Wala na
Yeah,
career si Dean
Dean Cain.
Cain. And also I remember he got involved in a sex scandal.
Oh.
And then you have Tom Welling from Smallville na yun lang ang naging talaga niyang successful na career Yung
Siya yung Superman na naabutan ko.
si Tom Welling, grabe naman.
Tom Welling is from Smallville, ano?
Yeah.
Kasi
Yeah, from
elementary
Smallville,
ako na papanood ko yun sa TV.
Pero parang gusto ko na maniwalang may curse nga kasi si pati yung career ni Tom Welling hindi rin
Hindi
nag-boom
nag-take
after
off, di ba?
Smallville.
Yeah,
Although
he's
he is a part
he's
of
usually like
Lucifer.
extras in other movies.
He's in
Right.
Lucifer, di ba?
Yeah, pero latter season na.
And we also have Superman Returns actor Brandon Routh, who is now kind of typecasted as a gay actor. So, well, nothing wrong about
Why?
that. Nothing wrong about that. But he was typecasted as this weird portrayal of a gay person. Kasi gusto nila parang yung juxtaposition na malaking braso tapos super manly looking tapos gay pala. Yun yung matatanggap niyang role lately Ang weird nga But he also took in Atom for the Arrowverse. He also took in basta ang dami niyang characters na na weird na indie. And then you also have the latest Superman, which is pangalan nun? Sa Man of Steel. Si Man of Steel.
Henry Cavill.
Cavill, yes. So, si Henry Cavill na lang kasi lahat ng mga Superman actors, they try their best to get out of that that role talaga. So anyway, what we're showing on the visuals here is the announcement on Disney Plus. Okay? So yeah, wala lang mga people waving their hands and yun lang. That's what they do on stage. Yan. And you're hyped after. By the way, did you know that Tom Welling is coming back to the Superman role
I heard about that.
Sabi, nabasa ko
or
siya.
Arrowverse? Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Crossover.
Yes. So there will be 3 Supermen
Oh.
in the movie. So
Oh.
that's going to be Brandon Routh, the original Superman on the Arrowverse, and then also Tom Welling. So tatlong Superman yung maglalabas.
Feeling ko
Sounds
dito
like it's like the Man of Steel series type of thing.
No, if you guys know about Crisis on Infinite Earths, it's actually caused by by the Flash.
Right.
Diba yung ang pangalan?
Flashpoint.
Flashpoint. Yes, it's caused by Flashpoint. And because of what the Flash did, saving his mom way back, it caused ripples amongst the superheroes in the DC comic universe. So, yun yung gusto lang ipalabas ngayon sa Arrowverse. So, you have your TV series Arrow, you have Supergirl. What's the other one? Well, Flash. The 3
Yeah.
TV series. And also, isa yung Agents of...
Agents of Shield.
No.
No.
that's,
I'm sorry.
That's Marvel.
Sorry.
Justice League.
Something of tomorrow.
Something of Tomorrow. Yeah, Something of Tomorrow.
DC Tomorrow. Aba? Yung mga kontrabida.
Hindi naman kontrabida. Legends of Tomorrow. Yan.
Di ba sila kontrabida?
May mga anti-heroes, may mga heroes.
anti-hero.
Yan. Anti-hero kasi si Mr. Freeze Mr. Freeze. Basta yung may may ice na gun. Anyway, so so yun yung ginagawa lang sa Arrowverse. But at the same time, going back to Disney Plus, syempre nasa kanila si Marvel. They really marketed Marvel very well, no?
True.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
And it's
So
been a decade since Iron Man.
Feeling ko nga sila Marvel lang pinakamalaking cash cow ng Disney
Yeah, definitely. Well, hindi. Star Wars pa rin.
Star Wars pa rin dito.
Star Wars is the biggest franchise in the world.
Oh.
They say. Yes. Ayan.
They say.
It's not even as big as Mickey Mouse.
Oh.
Considering,
Really?
diba?
You're right.
Wow.
Actually, another fact, the Mario franchise is bigger than the Mickey Mouse franchise. So
Really?
yes, he is more well known across the world, Mario, than
Mario,
Mickey
yeah.
Mouse.
Nice.
Diba?
The appeal of Mickey Mouse kasi
For kids only.
at saka yung Mario kasi at least it's a video game. Pag Mickey
Yeah.
Mouse ang pinag-uusapan natin, you're just talking about TV and toys siguro. Pero pag Mario siguro dahil mas accessible siya sa lahat
Mhm.
because of the video game since kung anong time nagsimula ang sa Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so let's brush through the rest of the topic na lang. We have HBO Max. HBO Max is the additional the added or the separate service to HBO Plus. Kasi ito HBO Plus, you get that when you subscribe via cable with HBO. And you can log into HBO Plus. If you don't have cable and you don't live in the US, you can avail HBO Max, which you can pay, I guess, a certain amount of money that they haven't announced yet. So, you use HBO. So, all the content that you get from HBO, original content, to be honest, with regards to content, I'm more gearing towards HBO than Disney because I love those serious TV series like Sopranos. You have Westworld, di ba?
Yeah.
I heard
Entourage.
Westworld is really nice show.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
similar,
Westworld's good.
grabe yung twist sa season 1 ng Westworld.
No.
Sobrang grabing nakakagigil siya. Parang gusto mo talaga yung season 2 ngayon na now na. Ganun siya. And then you also have Game of Thrones. And one of my most favorite shows in HBO is Silicon Valley. I really love that. And also you also get to have access to the original HBO movies that they already do a lot. So that's for HBO Max. We have Peacock.
Peacock. Show me your peacock.
Oh,
Peacock is
favorite bird.
NBC Universal. Ayan, yung mga Universal na movies like King Kong, ano pa ba? Was Lord of the Rings Universal? Ay, hindi. The Hobbit is Universal. Kasi New Line Cinema yung which is owned by Time Warner. New Line Cinema yung Lord of the Rings. Tapos yung
Hobbit.
yung The Hobbit Universal. So weird. Anyway, so yun. Yeah, Universal is the Peacock service. They also have the NBC TV series. Ayan. Which I remember, di ba dapat Brooklyn Nine-Nine nandun na? Kasi NBC yun, di ba?
Yeah. Yeah. It's NBC.
And then, here's the final question. Is Netflix doomed? Yeah, mag-wrap up na kasi tayo. Ayan. Kasi
I don't
a lot of the critics actually predict that Netflix is doomed like in 120 days. But parang 120 days. Why? Anything, what do you think?
I think I think the Disney Plus is going to be is the big competitor to Netflix, especially that Netflix used to have Disney content.
They withdrew it.
A bunch of Disney movies. I'm just relating it just because of my kids watch Disney on Netflix all the time. And then if Disney Plus has all the rights to that, including with Star Wars and Marvel, that's a big chunk of that's a big chunk of movies that Netflix can't compete with unless Netflix gets more Netflix series or Netflix owned type of gigs. I don't know. I just can't. I really can't see it.
Yeah. So I just want to read the comment from Chiche Season. Chiche Season says it's already a must-watch on Netflix. The Two Popes because Anthony Hopkins is in it, or was it Westworld? Westworld kasi Anthony Hopkins is also in it. So, well, how about you, Darren? Do you think Netflix is doomed?
No, I don't think so. Pero maaapektuhan talaga yung sales nila for sure. Baka mababawasan ng mga roughly 30% yung subscriptions nila. Kasi yung mga Disney shows nga din talaga and movies dapat hindi nawala sa Netflix. Pero to be fair, madami rin naman magagandang ginagawa ang Netflix na show. So I don't think na dapat matakot ang Netflix kasi meron din silang sariling craft. Yun yung sa akin.
Tito Pabs.
Like, it'll take a while. It'll take a while.
Yeah.
I agree with Darren, Tito. I don't think the worst thing that could happen is yun nga, mabawasan yung kanilang market share when
Yeah.
it comes to do sa revenue na nakukuha nila on a yearly basis. And just to echo yung part na gumagawa sila ng sarili nilang content, kudos to Netflix because ang ganda. I mean, yung mga ginagawa nilang originals sobrang taas ng
Quality.
production quality.
Yeah.
Tsaka yung mga
Yeah.
sinisave nila na shows.
Mm-mm.
Yung
Yes.
mga inihinto ng mga ibang company
Oo.
tas sinisave nila, 'di ba?
Like yung Lucifer, 'di
And
ba?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Well,
I'm just-
Netflix, the Netflix concept is like it is innovation, right? Like it changed the way that we, want to watch our favorite movies instead of going to a video store
Right.
and
Mhm.
Friday night after work you got to get to the store before everybody else so you can get that new release before
Everyone else.
everyone gets there, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm though I think that Netflix may be in trouble. I don't think they're going to be completely cut off. I'm sure they have some sort of magic up their sleeve that they're going to put out in the next year or so that may top Disney.
Mhm.
I think they
So-
do have that magic up their sleeve and they're showing it now. If you remember, this year they showed up Kingdom and Money Heist. And I think that's the thing that's missing amongst all these services. They don't have
Right.
international acquisition of IP. I mean, we wouldn't know about Money Heist if not for Netflix.
True.
Correct.
So Money Heist is not Netflix original?
It's I remember they call it Netflix original because it's exclusive to Netflix, but it's also a production in Spain.
Spain.
Yeah.
La Casa de Papel.
Yeah, La Casa
and
de
then-
Papel.
That's a good point too. Like Tito Jokes, like here in Canada, before it used to be strictly just Asian movies or not Asian, sorry, English movies, US and such, and then they started kind of spreading out, your foreign movies, and now, I guess here it'll be, like Korean drama
Yeah.
is becoming huge. I can vouch for my wife because she loves that stuff and
Jokes.
and just binge through that, and then the selection just keeps growing and growing and growing from as time goes on. So just thinking about the variety and again innovation, Netflix does probably have something special coming up that may change again what they've innovated.
Yeah, they kept that's the great thing about Netflix. Ever since they started as a DVD rental company, they innovated into a video on demand company, and then they innovated to producing their own content. They never stopped innovating. That's what I love about Netflix, and even with Disney coming in, and the reason why these studios are coming up with their own video on demand services is because they don't want that middleman earning that money on their behalf, right? Because they produce the movies and then there's this middleman who just distributes the content. Why can't they do it themselves, diba? Parang that's the reason why these new services come up. But they keep forgetting that Netflix already is a veteran in the space. They already have they already have a mind share, and they most probably have already predicted that this is going to happen.
Yeah, because they're already on that app
Yeah.
for the longest time. So for sure na pag-isipan na nila yon na what if madaming
Well,
gustong
you-
bumaya sa kanila, 'di ba?
Right.
Just look at the statistics, like that chart, right? You're looking at 2005 to 2019 now. That's how long they've been
Yeah.
doing this, and they're still growing, right?
Yeah.
And
Correct.
right, and Disney Plus is just starting.
Baka nga
So they got a long ways to go.
Baka nga tayo nangangaba tayo for Netflix Baka sila nag-chill lang
I mean,
sila.
we can compare it we can compare it to like how Spotify became like this mindshare of streaming a la carte service buffet service of on music
Music.
Audio.
and podcasts, which we are in now.
Yeah.
And you can, if you remember, there was this service called Apple Music, and everyone was already like scared that Spotify might actually go down, and Spotify is still alive and kicking up to this point. They're still
Yeah,
number one. I remember Jay-Z also has this new service. I forgot the name. That's why it kind
Oh,
of.
I forgot the name of it.
But yeah, I
it was
remember
it's
that.
like exclusive.
Yeah, so I mean, a lot of people try to poke.
Teaser.
They try to poke onto this market of subscription services, but once you are in that mind share, and you keep on making and innovating content, then you don't have to worry about anything. Well, of course, Netflix doesn't have to sit on their laurels and just don't don't do anything at all. But they're already doing something with the Korean productions. And remember, they had this Chinese TV series. I really love it. And
King's Avatar.
no,
Meteor
King's
Garden.
Avatar. King's Avatar is actually a licensed content, but they are actually
licensed.
working on what was it? The psychic, the teenage psychic, in Hong Kong. So they're doing a lot of things on different territories that you might get interested in, like Money Heist.
Even anime.
Even anime, yes. And I remember,
Yeah, they have original anime.
yes.
The Saint Seiya.
I know. I just watched Yu-Gi-Oh and Naruto and Bleach all over
I mean
again.
that alone, even Food Wars alone is actually. I mean, we kept on repeating all the episodes, and that's good enough for us. And that's the power of Netflix. They already have the market share. They already have the 100,000 content in it, and these people who are coming in are just playing catch up. So
Yeah.
I don't think Netflix has to worry because I mean even if the US goes even if the US the US division of Netflix loses clients, they still have Asia. Asia is Asia is a spending market as well. Especially you talk about
Yeah.
China,
Correct.
when you talk about India, you talk about Middle East, especially Europe as well. So they don't have to worry anything. They just have to keep innovating and keep getting those Oscars. They have to keep getting those Emmys. So, yeah.
Yes.
I retract my my response about Netflix being doomed.
No. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to actually get misled by that because a lot of these so-called critics and analysts in the internet keep saying that Netflix is doomed, but they're only thinking of the American market, right?
Yeah.
And that's a problem of most critics. They only think about America. So like Netflix could always expand their territories, right? Anyway. Okay, that's my take. Ang haba ng take ko.
Dito, mga pahabol na questions from Rife Von.
Okay. From Rife Von, ask ko lang na yung iba kasi sinasabi nila na gino-glorify nila yung suicide sa 13 Reasons Why. Thoughts on this, Titos? I don't, it's up to you eh. It's up to you how you translate the art.
Take it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kasi a lot of artists do a lot of takes on suicide and mental health. If you think it's they are glorifying it. Why? Why would you think like that, diba?
I don't think they glorified it. Kasi hindi naman nila ginawang nice sa mata yung yung suicide scene.
It's
Hindi
not
nga nila
romanticized.
tinago
It's not kasi what they're trying to say kasi is the protagonist is a suicide victim. And
Yep.
they're glorifying suicide because the protagonist is a suicide victim. Ayun. Yun lang. Parang can't you tell a
Period.
story about a suicide victim or can't you tell a story about a suicide victim and someone who has mental health issues? If he or she is not the protagonist, right? It's not glorifying it. It's just telling a story.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
Kasi yung mga tao nagsasabi na nag-glorify siya kasi parang romanticized na it's so artful daw yung mga shots ganyan. Of course they have to do it.
What the hell?
They have to do it like
Production
that. It's
quality.
production quality, exactly.
Yeah.
Subukan mo i-bird's eye view lahat yun. Tingnan mo kung anong nangyari doon.
What I don't like is that people don't want to talk about mental health issues. That's what they're
Yeah.
trying to
We
People are
should
suppress.
talk about it.
it's just sensitive. That's all.
Yeah. They try to suppress kasi the conversation eh. That's what I think about it.
Magandang topic yan for another one dito ah.
Nakakatakot
Yeah.
kasi hindi naman tayo psychiatrists.
Sa bagay, hindi tayo
Oo,
experts eh.
Hindi tayo
Oo,
experts.
tama.
Baka maka-trigger lang.
Kung mag-guess
correct.
tayo, pwede. If we can
Oo
guess
nga,
someone.
maghanap tayo.
And then there's also another question from Raif. Chong Porados, what's your advisable hours to watch a marathon per day? Wala. Wala ako.
Wala. Kasi ako wala akong
Just wait.
time.
Ju-
Nagkaroon lang ako ng time manood nung nagkasakit
Pero
ako.
actually, during work, kasi gusto rin nanonood ako habang nag-work kasi I'm a programmer. Me and Enteng are also IT people, so we can.
Me din.
Oh, nga pala, Darren din pala. Yun.
Oh yeah.
Sali ka na rin dito, Pops.
Wala
Sali
na
ka.
iba.
Let's join us.
Pwede na rin. Sige, ako na rin.
Because IT people and can actually do hindi na multitasking, but they can watch movies or videos and then program at the same time. At least sa akin, kaya kong gawin yun. Also, you can also pick weekends to watch or binge.
Yeah,
Actually, that's
definitely. On your off days, basically.
Sana all.
Ako,
Give yourself 4 hours,
right.
maybe 8 or
I mean,
24.
Or 24.
your body actually your body actually has those signals kapag pagod ka naman if you're tired of watching already. So, for example, me, even if I really love Arsenal Chronicles and I'm like 4 episodes behind, I tend to sleep at like on the second episode because my body tells me to. You just have to listen to your body.
Yeah, you gotta listen to it. Like, there's days where I take 30 minutes to scroll through and choose my show, and then literally like 15 minutes after you start the one that you pick, I'll fall asleep.
But I guess my longest binge, I remember Jinbei was here. Jinbei, if you're watching, hello. I was binging like 2 seasons of Beastmaster for like straight 20 hours.
Wow.
Because that,
Ako,
do you know
ano,
Beastmaster? Beastmaster is like the
Yeah,
ninja,
Like
American Ninja Warrior kind of
Yeah.
TV show.
Yep.
I love those kinds of things.
Ako tingin ko may palaban ako dyan, pero feeling ko panalo ka pa rin na bininge ko yung buong season ng Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1.
Wow!
Hindi
Dire-diretso?
ko matandaan kung ilang episode yung pero dinira-diretso ko siya. Talagang sinimulan ko lang siya na nakahiga ako. Tapos may pasok ako kinabukasan nun panggabi ako. Talagang hindi na ako nakatulog, tulala ako sa opisina pa. Kasi hook talaga. So ilang episodes ba yun?
Siguro mga 18 episodes yun.
Season 1.
Ikaw, Tito Pops, what is your longest binge?
House of Cards.
10 episodes every season. So,
I know, Tito. Sorry.
22 episodes.
wow, proud siya sa 22 hours niya.
Hindi ganun kahaba. Walang-wala sa inyo. Hindi House of Cards. Narcos.
I'm here to watch that series.
10 hours ata. 10 hours lang ako. 10 hours. Pablo Escobar.
Siyempre, Pubs na Pubs di ba? Tito Pubs Escobar.
Oh, that's why you are Pablo.
Yeah. Enteng, what's your longest binge on Netflix?
If it's a movie series, I've done all 3 Lord of the Rings extended in one day. If it's a TV series, I think actually myself and my wife, we went through the first 2 seasons of Suits.
Oh, wow. That's
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
that
In
is
like a couple
hard
days,
to watch on
so-
a binge. Because you
I love that series. It's one of my like all-time favorite TV series right now.
But it kind of lost its steam like on season 4, right?
A little bit, yes, but it's good now. It's good again. We still have to finish off the last season.
With who's this woman from Grey's Anatomy? This actress from Grey's Anatomy. Who was that?
I forgot her name, but like, she's a Knocked Up as well.
Yeah, she's
too.
in
She was in that
Knocked Up,
movie
yeah.
Knocked Up. Yeah, she's really good. I really like her in that show. She's a female Harvey Specter.
Oh wow. Okay,
Harvey.
that's interesting. Okay, so I guess that's it. Any more questions? No more from our audience.
No more. No more.
Yes, and thank you very much, Chichay. Sun Up to Sundown, The Mentalist. Oh, I love that. The longest binge are Pretty Little Liars and Vampire Diaries. Ayan.
Vampire
Ako,
Diaries. That's
hopeless
good.
romantic talaga si Sintram.
Nikita. Have you watched
Nikita ang alin, Panty? Ano?
No, Nikita show.
yeah, La Femme Nikita. Yeah.
Yes.
The one from, the one with Maggie Q in it? Maggie Q. Maggie Q.
Damn.
The protagonist is Maggie Q. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Classic Lodge, longest binge ko, 30 episodes ng Dressrosa arc ng One Piece. Ooh. But 30 episodes is 15 hours eh.
Kasi parang
20
20 minutes something lang yung ano.
Exactly. Not that
If we talk anime, it's a different
Yeah.
story.
yeah, it is a different story with anime. I can watch the 4 seasons of Soma of Food Wars in one sitting. Like twice.
I'm always hungry whenever I watch Soma.
Yeah, the food
I
looks.
hate it.
so good.
Well, anyways, guys, I guess that we could wrap up our topic for Netflix. It has been a very awesome discussion, guys. I really love your insights.
Another
yes, another one for the
Another
records.
overtime episode.
And before that, I would like to thank our brand partners that I haven't read in the beginning of the show.
Ala, oo nga pala.
Rack Gears!
Yeah.
Rack Gears is the only gaming gear company in the Philippines
Yeah,
with dedicated gaming user interface, research, and development. You can get your gaming gears online by visiting their website at rack.ph, that's rakk.ph, or checking their Facebook page at facebook.com/rack.ph. Rack Gears, kalidad kisi kasarinlan. And Electronics Extreme Philippines, from the company that will bring you the new Gunbound Philippines. Electronics Extreme intend to develop the gaming industry continually with new concepts and new technology. They are here for borderless fun and experiences. Check out their website at extreme.co.th. Again, that's extreme.co.th. Yes. Hi.
Yes, thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much. Ayan.
So before we finally wrap up the 5th episode of Chong Porado, Raif Bon, thank you sa compliment. Nag-enjoy daw siya sa mga sagot natin. Thank you
Thank you, Raif.
everyone. Yan na nag-like at nag-share ng ating 5th episode ng Chong Porado. So again,
Daming
kami.
comments.
Naka 1 week na tayo.
Ay,
guys.
nakawalik na
1
tayo!
week na yun. 1 week
Kasi,
yun.
Solid 1 week.
Thank you guys. Thank you sa pag-support.
And-
Thank you.
By the way,
Thank you,
do
thank
you
you.
need to promote anything, by the way, guys?
Ayo pala.
Just FUS 2,000 members.
Yay!
Thank you again. Thank you.
I'll be back next week for streaming a game. Yun na.
Nice. So everybody's
Yeah,
back.
I got the rhythm already of the production of Chong Porado. So yeah.
Abangan si Tito Jobs. Ayan. Syempre, bro, Darren.
Yes. I'm back streaming then. So please follow my page, Chandarin Gaming, and I'm also on YouTube, Chandarin TV.
Ayan. And syempre, ang inyong Tito Pablo, Tito Pabs from Relax Media. I am also back streaming. Thank you sa Chong Porado family at syempre kay bro Darren na uminggit sa aking mag-stream ulit. So yun na nga po, we will be closing this Friday episode of the Chong Porado. Kami ang parausan bago magtanghalian para sa mga apurado at kalmado. Kami ay magbabalik sa Monday, 10:30 to 11:30 ng umaga. Dito lamang sa Chong Porado. Bye-bye!
Bye!
Happy week, Sally!
Yeah.
Happy weekend!
Happy weekend!
Hey, fellow pirates, come and listen what I say. The captain is a tyrant and I no longer obey. I'm sick of taking orders from the madman in command. So let's drop him on an island and leave him in the sand. Cause it's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. And now we're taking over the ship.
Okay lang. Siyempre, nahuli ako sa wala nang countdown. And we're going to raid someone. Let's raid someone. Probably from Retro Revolution. Let's raid Retro Revolution, guys. Okay. Oh, I can't. I cannot raid anyone. Let's just end the stream. Okay. Ayan. Bye-bye, guys. See you. Happy weekend.